Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Strat Gamer here, providing you with the new Anno 1800 episode. Well, I'll say Anno 1800, but to be honest, it's not really only linked to Anno 1800. You can use it for other games. We're going to talk about Wemod. What is Wemod? Well, Wemod is a special mod. If you see my channel, you know that for Anno 1800, I have reviewed and I've used a number of mods in some of my gameplays to have, for example, more challenging gameplays or other gameplays to, have just more buildings, more things to do, right? Mods can really impact your game in many ways, sometimes making it harder, sometimes easier, sometimes just different. Well, Wemod is in a sense similar, but it's not a mode that you're going to install in your mod loader and something like this. It's actually sort of a software on top that will change, let's say, the rules of the game. And in particular, usually it's in many of the games, it's used to give you, for example, unlimited something, unlimited money, unlimited ammunition, unlimited influence, all those type of things. So it is definitely, let's say, a cheat. Right? It very rarely makes the game harder. It's a lot more about actually making the game easier. So you may be wondering, well, why should I play with that? Well, if we look at the Anno cheats, for example, here they are. You can have unlimited influence, health, diplomacy, gold, timber, bricks, steel beams, windows, reinforced concrete, so all of the building materials, oils, and then this is warehouse resources, which basically mean all resources, right? It's from your fish to the toys now. It's all of the resources you basically unlocked. So this is definitely, let's say, amazingly powerful, definitely can make the game a lot easier. So why would you want to use this? Well, there's a couple of reasons. For example, let's say you are a beauty builder. You've already unlocked everything. You have a pretty nice empire or city, but now you want to change it all. There's a new DLC or there's a new cosmetic pack. You're not happy with your city. You want to destroy a big part of your city, rebuild it. It may actually take you hours to just have all of the reinforced concrete that you need to do that. But being a beauty builder, you don't really care about that aspect of the game of just improving your production chain of reinforced concrete to support that. So you can activate this one where you put it on, and therefore you have unlimited reinforced concrete, and you can change the way your city looks. So that's maybe a first reason, for city builders. Another, which is, let's say, what I'm using it for right now. I actually found it not that long ago, but it's been quite useful now, is if you follow my channel, I've done several playthrough, from the hardest difficulty to the trying a record of scholars. So I feel like I've done a lot in the game. I know all the game works, etc. And then I started recently with the new DLC, a new game, and a new playthrough, where the goal is to have as much investors as possible. And we're talking about millions of investors, right? So it's gonna take me hundreds of hours to do in any case. But if I also have to wait, for example, for timber, it's even more. Of course, I can set up a few huge islands that will just pump out timber, and then have tons of ships to transport that timber from one island to another where I need it. But honestly, it's just tedious for something where I've already done it so many times. Plus, it's not what's limiting me in the record or anything like that, right? So I don't see that as a cheat. I mean, of course, I'm sure some people will disagree, but personally, I don't see it as a cheat because it's not gonna change the end result. It's just making me get faster to that result, which honestly, we're talking about so many hours that I feel like I just have to do it. So I do have a number of the videos that I'm showing around this new playthrough where I'm actually using it, and I've said it from episode number 1, right? If you were listening, I'm not hiding that at all. To be able to go faster, to show you the things that matter. And that's for me a bit the reason. I definitely don't want to use it to cheat in the sense of like showing a false record or those type of things. I've seen other games where you can improve, like for example a first person shooter where you can improve your speed. For me that's definitely, or you can jump higher or you have more ammunition. That's gonna be a cheat usually because you're sort of breaking the rules of the game. But in that case, for me, it's not. How do you actually use it? Well, it's super easy. When you download it, you install it, then it may ask you to find the game path, either in your Ubisoft folder or Steam folder or whatever you're using. Then you just click on play here, and it will load the game as normal. It also works with your other mods. It's not one or the other. And then you just have to activate them whenever you want them. It's not activated by default. It's not saved in your game. So for example, every time you reload your game, you need to press it again. And to activate them, if you are in the free version like myself, you just have to press those keys here. For example, if I press F5, now we'll have unlimited timber. If you also upgrade to Pro, then there's other elements, like you can do it a bit more easily in the game and those type of things. But yeah, that's pretty much it about Wemod. Once again, of course, I will post in the description below the link where to download it. And yeah, do tell me in the comments below what you think. I'm sure some people are gonna say it's cheat, but I also wanted to show people that it is possible to use. It's quite easy to use, and it answers the question many have asked, in particular on Reddit community, on is it possible to have a real sandbox? Because that's mainly what this is about, right? Is I want to build my city, my empire at the rhythm that I want to, and I don't want to be limited by things like timber and bricks, which take a long time, to feed to the right city. So it is. Hope you liked this episode, and don't hesitate to share if you did in the comments below, and to press the like button, and hope to see you next time.